If you raise money for a nonprofit, if you fundraise, or if you're in a commercial business, in sales or food or anything where you're dealing with people, I've got a tip for today for you. When I speak on customer service or donor relations, I often say that the most important person in your organization is the person who answers the phone, the person who answers the door, and to a degree, the person who designs your website, because that for many people is their front door. Well, I want to show you why it matters. Last night I took my wife to a restaurant. It was not an overly expensive restaurant, but it was a nice restaurant. It's part of a chain. And when we arrived, we went to the hostess and she asked us how many. And of course she has the silverware wrapped in napkins and she has 2 menus, and she takes us to our table and puts this pile down in the middle of the table and says, enjoy. And she just leaves the 2 menus and the 2 napkin bundles just in the center of the table and enjoy. She doesn't wait for us to sit down. She doesn't say anything to us like enjoy the evening, or she just says enjoy and that's it. And it was almost like we were a burden to her. And I have to tell you, I wondered as I sat there waiting, will our waiter, our server, be the same? Had she taken us to our table with a smile and said, are you celebrating a birthday or a Valentine's today? Which we were celebrating both last night. She didn't do anything to make us feel special or to make us believe the meal would be great. Our waiter, who was superb, was already at a disadvantage because we were expecting a bad meal, because this is the kind of person this organization hires. The story gets better though. They had this music playing over the PA system, and it was quite loud. And when the server walked up to take our order, he could not hear me and I could not hear him. And I said, hey, I've got a favor. Could you turn the music down? And he said, you know, it is really loud and you're the first person who's asked. I'm surprised no one has asked yet, but I will go see if I can turn it down. He came back to me and he said, the manager said the control on the music is broken, and our headquarters in Arizona controls not only the lighting in this restaurant, but the music in this restaurant, so we're stuck with it. And to me, I said to him, so it's kind of like something out of a bad science fiction movie where our atmosphere is being controlled by somebody in a faraway land and we have nothing to say about it. And he goes, well, you can go and find another table if you want. Anywhere you want to sit in this section, you can sit. There was a large section. The only problem is everywhere we looked, there was a giant speaker over our heads. That was just in the first 10 minutes of arriving. Now, it turns out the food was great and the service was great from there forward. But what did we think we were going to get? We were already expecting the next element of the evening to be poor. When we hire our receptionists, our people at the front door, our webmasters, anyone we have that faces the customer, remember, it doesn't matter how good your advice is, how good your mission is, how good your product is, if the person turns away and leaves before they have a chance to try it. Or if your product is okay, but they think that it's going to be bad because you've told them it's going to be bad, it's going to be bad. Take care when you hire those people who face the front. That's my tip of the day. This is Wayne. If you want more information, check out my website, wayno.com. Thanks and have a great day.